Going to part 3. NATO wants to extend its influence. However, for Portugal and Brazil create a secret pact of each other. Basically, they promise each other the whole world. Italy also leaves NATO as well and starts to declare war on Spain. Spain is defeated with the help of Italy as well. And Brazil invades South America. More specifically, the very weak countries but again they have to face Argentina. So they start to invade these countries. Paraguay and Uruguay go around very quickly, and Argentina's capital is taken, and Argentina is mostly defeated. Spain is also defeated as well, with Brazil annexing all of these countries here. Not Spain. Brazil annexing all these countries here. Italy and Spain are kicked out of NATO. No, not Spain. And Portugal. Portugal are kicked out of NATO. NATO, after this whole thing, is offering an expansion. Many new countries are offered to join NATO. The first two obvious countries is Japan and South Korea. They obviously join NATO, obviously. And also, Australia and New Zealand join NATO for obvious reasons. Also, yes, we will fill in these Canadian islands because they are still Canadian. Armenia and Georgia both joined NATO out of fear of these countries. Same thing and also Kazakhstan joins NATO for the US's great help in them attaining their empire. Mauritania and Morocco also joined NATO, and NATO does recognize sovereignty over Western Sahara as well. Angola joins NATO, and also the East African Federation joins NATO alongside of Mozambique. This leaves this country on its own, the DRC. As well, India, of course, joins NATO as well, and the Philippines joins NATO. And Taiwan. This angers China, and they didn't like the fact that Taiwan joined NATO. However, China creates their glorious alliance, the Beijing Pact. Okay, what's going on here? China, of course, is the first member to join, and the second member to join is the Thai Empire. They join, and of course North Korea joins as well, which shouldn't be too shocking to anyone. The South African and Zambian Empire both join as well, and of course Germany, the new German, the Fourth Reich joins, and Belarus of course joins as well, and Kaliningrad, which was left as an independent state, which again is basically, one of the two remnants of Russia's existence. Hungary and Serbia both join. However, And also Oman joins as well. Well, and basically the last country to really join the last countries to really join is Persia. Persia joins, of course, so they can extend their influence towards Europe, as they can't really fight it. They have to fight it against Europe. And also, to the shock of everyone, Israel or Judea joins them as well. This causes Egypt and Saudi Arabia, yeah, and the UAE to join NATO. Actually, these countries I forgot about the Middle East, but these all four countries join NATO. And Azerbaijan joins NATO because they don't want to be invaded by Persia as well. This causes basically going to be a fight for the scraps of the world. And this is the new world. There's the Chinese Beijing Pact. But however, they want one more member, Russia, which also joins as well. However, one more country joins, Ukraine. After being screwed over by the United States, they join NATO. They join the Beijing Pact as well, which sucks as well. Same thing with the Kurds, which again, the Kurds were backed by the United States. However, they have basically enjoyed more better relations with China anyways. And there we go. Those are two official alliances. And yeah, that's about it. However, the US doesn't like the fact that this is, how it is. And basically, a great war begins between both NATO and the Beijing Pact. So we'll do the war map here. Persia starts to invade throughout this little area right here. And they start to invade Azerbaijan here. And Georgia. They also start to invade Turkey as well, with minimal success. Germany and Hungary defeat Slovakia and Croatia as well here. And also they invade Bulgaria. India, however, sees some success in this front right here. This area is actually not very well defended. China and India are at a stalemate, and saving on North and South Korea. However, the main goal of this war is to basically help Russia regain back its land. Because Russia is mostly restricted to these areas. So basically, all countries pull back their forces, and basically it's a battle between Russia and all of them. Russia starts to push back as well here. Here, going all the way up towards the Kazakh border. However, Russia isn't done yet. Russia starts to invade even more land. He'll gain back a lot of the land, and a lot of land from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is of course humiliated by this as well. And also they go to the US border even. This causes Russia to gain back a lot of its land as well. And basically, most of the world will accept a white peace, except for Russia. So basically, the peace treaty goes about, and Russia will gain a lot of this land back. Finally, Russia is back. Also, the Stan country, which exists, is invaded by Persia and is defeated relatively quickly. With the help of Russia, this small country over here is defeated relatively quickly. This small Stan country isn't a part of NATO, so they are defeated. The country is split in half between the Beijing Pact members, and basically this is the new border between the Beijing Pact members, basically solidifying their domination over Asia. The next battleground is South America. No country in South America was willing to join either side. However, Bolivia has some plans. Bolivia invades these two countries here. They invade Chile and Peru. Finally gain back their sea access. However, the greatest war is about to begin. However, Chile and Peru join NATO. This really pisses off China, obviously, as Bolivia can't extend. So basically, all of the members of the Beijing Pact go together and create a rebellion in the United States. They like this idea because basically this will create a distraction state in the United States, and they create the rebellion around here. A bunch of angry conservatives rise up, basically because they have been upset about the US government and their support for foreign governments, so they rise up. They rise up in Minnesota. This causes a third world war. However, nukes are not used. The Beijing Pact members invade Mozambique down here, and finally Iran is able to invade Armenia and Azerbaijan and Georgia from here. Meanwhile, the US forces are able to push back Belarusian forces and even defeat a Beijing Pact member, which is Kaliningrad. Germany and Hungary do hold their forces here. However, the main conflict is over here. This new conservative state is rising as well. However, the Chinese create another country here. The new conservative state annexes a lot of this land here, as they do not like the current government of the United States, and they extend toward the Canadian border. However, the other side of them rises up with the Confederates. They want to be back too, and backed by the Chinese government, they start to take over a lot of southern land. Bolivia starts to invade Chile for a little bit, and also a more concrete border is created between India and Persia here, and also China invade Myanmar is invaded by the Thai Empire alongside of Vietnam, as they were too close to the United States, so these countries are defeated relatively quickly. Both of these countries but start to push back against Saudi Arabia. However, Egypt and France prevent them from taking the Suez Canal. This is where the battle will end for now. And this is the official map of the world after the war. However, one more country joins, it is the Honduran Republic, which managed to unite all those countries under one. Also, Cyprus finally joins NATO because they realize they need protection from these countries, not Turkey. And Romania finally rejoins NATO after NATO did put some resistance against them. And that's about this video here, and goodbye.